I'm going to just be honest with you guys. Look, I was on the bandwagon saying Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think I started around February. I started to say Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in basketball to me. Around February. Let me just go ahead and clear that up. I was wrong. I don't want to use the term wrong. I was early. I still believe this dude is going to be the best player in the game. I just think I'm a little bit early. He's got to develop a jumper. Look, I'm going to call a spade a spade. In 2019, and I had this question all year. I was like, yo, can Giannis be the best in the game, but he's dominating the game like Shaq? But he can start at the perimeter, but for the most part, he's Shaqing right now. He's super athletic. He's about 7 feet tall, and he's pretty much dunking his way to the best player in the game spot. And I asked myself, can a guy in 2019 really do that? Can he be the best in the game the way Shaq was in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, but not have a perimeter presence? And I had convinced myself that he could. It's not true. In the playoffs, when teams got a day or so to scout you out, to learn your strengths and weaknesses, to focus on you. This is not the regular season where guys are half-assing games in the first couple months and, not really focused. When it's time to focus on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks, they're simply just going to leave Eric Bledsoe open. They're going to leave Giannis open and dare these guys to shoot threes, right? They're going to put those guys back and make guys like Brook Lopez drive the basketball. Brogdon, they're going to make these guys shoot or drive. Chris Middleton, they're going to get into him and make him be a driver, right? Like, that's the strategy for a team like the Bucks. And your best player has to be able to get you a basket. Too many times in that series versus the Raptors, I looked at Giannis Antetokounmpo. I looked at the clock. It'll turn about 12 seconds. Giannis had a ball. He dropped. Nowhere to go. And Kawhi's an excellent defender. Let's not take anything away from Kawhi Leonard's defense. But the facts are, I should be able to go to my best player, the soon-to-be MVP of this league, and say, look, I need a basket. Could not do that in the fourth quarter with Giannis. Couldn't do it. He has to get better at shooting the ball. Period. Here's the good thing about Giannis. He's shown me everything to believe that he's going to work and work and work his ass off. That dude's not going to lead the gym this summer. He's not going to lead the gym. That loss hurt. Some people like their job. Some people think their job's cool. Some people love their job. Some people are obsessed with their profession. Giannis Antetokounmpo falls in the category of obsessed with his profession. I'm shooting this video. It's 4:06 in the morning where I'm at right now. I am obsessed with my profession. Giannis is obsessed with his profession. With that type of desire and hunger, he's going to figure it out. Anybody that can put on 20, 30 pounds of straight muscle in a summer, trust me, he ain't going to stop working. Believe me, I say in 2 years, that jumper will not only fall sometime, that thing is going to fall a lot of the time. And just like LeBron James, this felt like LeBron James and the young Cleveland Cavaliers. Look, I don't know long term if Giannis is going to be able to win in Milwaukee. I don't know if he has enough help. I don't know if Eric Bledsoe is the long-term answer at point guard. I think you need a shooter at point, but I will acknowledge they're kind of screwed because they just signed Eric Bledsoe to a long-term contract. I don't know if this Bucks team is where Giannis finishes his career at. He seems like he's committed to playing in Milwaukee, but that was before you took one of those L's like that, right? It's easy to say that when there's no expectation on your team, but with a loss like that in 6 games, when you got outplayed 4 games in a row, who knows how that affects a guy like Giannis? He might come to the revelation that it seems like has happened to most of the great players in the NBA. I can't do it by my damn self, right? I don't know if Giannis is going to stay with Milwaukee long term, but what I do know is he's going to control everything he controls, which is his jumper. He can't be that stagnant offensively. He can't be that hesitant offensively, that passive offense. He's got to be the one to go. Give me a basket. The way they run their offense. So Giannis is going to get his right. This felt so much like LeBron in one of those early losses that he had in his career, whether it be to the Boston Celtics or whomever that guy, LeBron, early in his career, or the Spurs in the finals. Just one of those ones where you got to say, okay, I'll be back. I'll be back. They got me. They ain't game me, though. They got me, but they ain't game me. I'll be back. I'll be back next year better than ever. That jumper's going to be better next year. Probably still have struggles, but give him 2 years. Look, he's 24 years old. He's going to probably win MVP. I am not going to kill Giannis Antetokounmpo this year. I didn't kill James Harden. in the finals, his first go-around. I didn't kill Russell Westbrook in the finals, his go-around. I don't kill Kevin Durant, his first time around in the finals. I don't kill them for losing early in the conference finals in their careers. I don't kill Steph Curry for losing early in his career. You know, there's a certain point with me, and right now I think Giannis is a couple years ahead of his schedule, right? Like, I think it's different. James Harden's 29, 30. He has to be in win-now mode in the next 2-3 years. He's running out of years. Giannis is fine. But this one is going to be the one that hurts. He's going to probably step away from the game for a few hours and get right back to it. That dude is just going to focus on being the best version of himself and control what he can control. He'll be back. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
You are now tuned in.
Yeah, we locked in right now, Mr.
Mr.Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr.Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV, here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.